Hello everyone! Welcome or welcome back. Another day. Hey, another video. How are we doing? How's it going? We're in a sort of a hybrid. I suppose it's late Thursday, early Friday-ish. I don't really have a joke for it, but it'd be a good time to talk about what we're going to talk about today, perhaps. And that's exciting. I mean, last video, listen, I hope you guys are doing all right, okay? That sort of thing. Especially because if you guys are, then you won't possibly criticize this video, as well as maybe yesterday. We'll get into that. I edited down yesterday's video so much that it ended up being a nothing, mostly nothing, and I almost want to apologize up front. Actually, I shall, but I made something of it a little bit. You can bet that I didn't talk about my haircut, so that's forward progress a little bit. But anyway, just hope you guys are doing okay. Hope you're doing great. As far as me, if we're counting 3 days in a row on stand-up, I already failed. Didn't do one today, so that's whatever. It is what it is. Let's move along. I got this comment. We should check in on it. Maybe. I love the as live an interaction as possible anyway. And I have it all pulled up here. Okay. I was nervous. It says acoustic sounds emit. Emit? M-I-T? Don't know what that means. Happy it's not terrible. Happy it's not terrible. Okay, just trying to provide great content for you guys and also feed the algorithm for you guys. You gotta understand that also has to do with serving what YouTube thinks I should serve, right? I mean, I'm just trying to be a little bit humorous there. Okay, let's maybe move into stuff. I want you guys to know that I am trying to keep my take sort of about myself, you know, when it comes to talking about topics that actually matter, that might be entertaining to me so that you can feel it through the web space. Okay, where do we begin? Yesterday I talked about how I was going to talk about stuff, and it's like, apparently, per the book Fit to Win Friends and Influence People, you know what I'm talking about. You probably shouldn't criticize the person unless you see them the next day. This person's dead. I mean, you should probably, I think my habit is to go into it, criticism right away, which is probably not great, right? But I wouldn't criticize him. I'm sure today would come around, and like it has, I want to talk about all the great things about his relationship. Again, my favorite comedian. I probably shouldn't mention it again, right? But it was fascinating to see a guy talk so openly about his relationship, and he would constantly rag on his opposite as well in the most hilarious ways. It was just fun. It was just fun to see. I'm not going to go about that nitpicking stuff and or whatever, just however I might have said it in the last video, because we're not there. Maybe another time. But we could talk about a little more basic stuff. I wanted to address what I almost addressed yesterday as well. Whoops. Does that count as it's not an episode? We could talk about a little bit about stand-up, maybe. I mean, I'm excited to just share everything I know in the moment as it comes. And sometimes I'll be undercutting what I said earlier in terms of just importance. It doesn't mean, just importance. So here we have it. If you guys wanted to go out there and do it, I certainly encourage you to. And you'll see that list I'm talking about has been boiled down to 3 items. As always, if I can remember them off the top of my head, you're meeting a bunch of strangers. And that might seem really basic, said out loud, but the reality is you'll feel it. And much like meeting a bunch of strangers, small talk is sometimes there as well, undeniable, probably I should say. Let's see, I do want to go over the list. Let's see, if I can remember, I don't know if that was the second thing I was going to say. Yeah, so I already said it. And then lastly, Again, seemingly obvious, but the best emotional impact you could probably get, and this of course applies to real life too, right? As well as the last time we covered this, the best emotion you could probably is laughter. So, evoke, I should have said it. Okay. Great. I wanted to just cover that stuff. It's already time to go. How crazy is that? But, yeah, hopefully you guys can apply it. It's a bit of a hybrid thing. You can, if you haven't texted your friends already, do that. But, okay, all right. I got some stuff for tomorrow as well. Cheerios. Sooner the later, the better, in this case especially. I love you guys more than you think, okay? All right. Cheerios. Toodles. Peace. Have a great day.